letter to you from Grandma. It says, Dear grandchildren, because your grandpa is recovering from a bad case of the flu, we cannot be with you this Christmas, but you are always in our minds and hearts, even when the miles separate us. Our Christmas gifts to you will arrive in the mail, but the best gifts we can give you cannot be delivered by the post office. It is our gift of love to you, just as Christmas celebrates the best gift of all, God's love to us through the birth of Jesus. As you enjoy all the Christmas surprises, always keep God's gift centered in your hearts, for that is the most important and precious gift you will receive. All our love, Grandma and Grandpa. Isn't it nice that Grandma let you know why she can't come and also what Christmas means to her? Letters are a wonderful way to share our news and our thoughts.
Let's write a letter to Grandma after Christmas and tell her all the things that happened during the holidays.
Good idea. What if we could write letters and find out about all the things that happened when Jesus was born?
The Bible tells us what happened.
But how the shepherds felt when the angels sang glory to the God in the highest.
That would be really interesting. We could write to Joseph and Mary and even baby Jesus. Just imagine. Dear Mary, how exciting to be the mother of Jesus. How did you feel when you were told by the angel that you were to have God's son? Were you worried about what people would say? Were you afraid to travel to Bethlehem to register for the tax so close to Jesus? Love, Brynn.
Dear child, when the angel appeared to me, I was frightened, but he quickly told me not to be afraid. When I learned that I was to be the mother of God's son, I could not believe it. I was unmarried. I was not a special person. I didn't understand why I was chosen. I didn't even have time to think about what people would say or what Joseph would say. All I knew was that I was chosen by God, and I felt very blessed. I praised him and I thanked him for the opportunity to serve him. It was very hard to travel to Bethlehem. The trip was long and took days to get there. Joseph tried to make the trip easier by placing me on a donkey, but I was very uncomfortable because the baby was to be born very soon. We were so discouraged when we got to Bethlehem and couldn't find a place to stay. A kind innkeeper let us use his stable, and that is where Jesus was born.
Dear Joseph, the Bible tells us that an angel appeared to you in a dream and told you about Mary and the baby Jesus. Were you frightened when you saw the angel? How did you feel when you were told that Mary was going to have a baby? Did you wish you didn't have to go to Bethlehem? Love, Ben.
Those are all good questions. After I was engaged to Mary, I learned that she was expecting a baby. I was upset and very surprised. I could not believe this news. I did not want to hurt Mary or embarrass her, but I thought that perhaps I should not marry her. I didn't know the right thing to do. I was very confused. I thought I would just quietly tell her that we would not be married. One night, an angel came to me in a dream, and when I woke, I thought about what the angel had said. I wasn't really frightened of the angel, but I was astounded. I knew that it was a message from God. This angel told me that I should make Mary my wife without being fearful. He explained that the baby was from the Holy Spirit. I did what the angel told me and took Mary as my wife. I cared for her and also for Jesus when he was born. I was worried about the trip to Bethlehem. I knew it was a long journey, but we were legally bound to go and be counted for the census. Even more importantly, it was prophesied in the Bible that Jesus was to be born there. It said, "But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For out of you will come a ruler who will be shepherd of my people Israel." I knew that this journey happened according to God's plan.